Oh, what's up, guys? It's Date Fails. It's so weird now because I've been doing it at home. I've been using music at the beginning, and now in the studio, I'm not using music, and it just feels weird, doesn't it?
It does, because I've listened to the ones with you and at home, so yeah, I'm used to you playing some music.
I've been playing another one, Bites the Dust. I know, because that's my love life.
You were playing it before the Queen movie, too.
I know. I've always been a Queen fan. I'm not one of those bandwagoners like Lee.
I am a huge bandwagon Queen fan. How can you tell?
Actually, I've never heard you talk about Queen. Do you even like Queen?
I mean, just recently, I just got on the bandwagon.
Well, see, that's okay. Did you know that Queen has like 2 songs back in the U.S. top 40 since that movie came out? Like, how? Of course. Don't you think that's so crazy though? Like the whole band, like it was so long ago.
That's why they made it for people who are still going to movies.
Yeah, I know.
You know. They're fans. They're like, yeah, I'll buy that.
I never go to movies.
They have a new song coming out.
They do not. Do they? Oh, I thought you were serious. Well, they could because they're doing a residency in Vegas. Queen is, and what's his name? Adam Lambert is like the singer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I've heard he's amazing. I've heard it's great. Do you know who he is?
No.
I know he was on one of those shows like American Idol or something.
Yeah. He's also, I think he's gay and he's like got kind of a similar voice. So I've heard he's like crushing.
Maybe it's reincarnation. He's back. He's back. I don't know.
All right, listen, guys, guess who's here today? I'm so excited for the people at home who don't recognize that voice.
It's a little raspy today. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You look great.
Thank you.
My very good friend, you guys know him from the Church of What's Happening Now, and now he's like a big time comedian. He's got headshots.
Oh boy,
guys, Mr. Lee Syatt.
Woo! Yeah, I'm excited to be back.
I'm so stoked to have you. And Jack Jr. is now co-hosting when he's available and awake. And Jack
is that why it's at 3 p.m.?
Yeah.
Actually, no. It was just the only time the studio was open. I thought, you sleep in, don't you?
No. Joey calls me. For a couple years, Joey was calling me at 6 in. Now he calls me like 8:30.
I will never forget one day, Joey. The reason Joey and I first clicked is because he was like, "I like your work ethic," because I was like for a long time I was like grinding like 20 hours a day. But then slowly, as I've gotten older, I don't have as much energy. I don't know where the fuck Joey gets all that energy, man. Freezing. He says it's the cryo chamber,
He was up way early before the cryo. I don't know if he takes naps secretly during the day or what he does, but he's always up at like 5 in, and
He takes naps. He does take naps. He told me he sleeps like 3 hours at a time.
Oh, okay, he doesn't tell me about the nap, so.
Yeah, he takes naps. But one day...
He makes it seem like he's always up with me.
He just never sleeps. No, one day he called me at like 6:30 in the morning, 7 in the morning, because he saw me tweet, which that's the other thing. He'll see me tweet, and then he'll be like, "I know you're up. Why aren't you answering your phone, cocksucker?" Whatever. And he called me, and he was like 6:30 in the morning.
And he's ready to go. It's not like he just woke up. He's been up for 30 minutes taking bong hits.
Yeah, and when he called me, he was like, "See, this is why I like you, man. Up, crack of dawn, hustling, already grinding, tweeting." And I didn't have the heart to tell him that I was still up from the night before.
You're like, "Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to yoga."
Yeah, exactly. I was like drunk. I'm like, "Yeah, Joey, I slept great, went to bed at 10. But anyway, so he called me today. I have to tell the people. So you guys, last time Lee was on was right after the breakup, I think.
Right around it, yeah.
Yeah,
you guys, it was like finally pussy episode.
Yeah, Lee. Oh, yeah. Wait, have you been on? Was Lee on, Jack? Do you remember after he got laid or after? Had you had sex yet? I think
we did 2 episodes.
We did 2 episodes.
Yes.
Quickly.
We did one right when you guys broke up.
Right.
And then we did one after you hadn't fucked yet.
I hadn't fucked. Oh boy.
Yeah, you hadn't fucked yet.
I guess.
I know, and now you're like slay. I heard Joey.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Slaying it.
First of all, every time I talk to Lee now, there's a different chick. Every time.
It sounds a lot better than it does. We just don't talk. I mean, all right. I had a girl, and I was actually thinking because I listened to an episode where you talked about ghosting, and I didn't really ghost, but I kind of half ghosted.
Oh hell no! Tell me what happened.
And I was just on the way here. I was listening to Tom Rhodes. Him and his wife broke up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I was like, I was thinking about it on the way here, and I broke up with Paula in January, almost a year ago.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
So thoughtful, Jack.
And but it's true. Like, I did it for a few reasons, but I also just had my year anniversary of comedy. I did a lot of cool stuff last year. I was really happy with it. Oh yeah, no, not like
Yeah, you do.
No, you
I like
did
it when
do it.
Kate moans. When you moan, it kind of creeps me out a little bit.
I don't really moan. I just yell really more. No, you did do a lot of cool stuff. You started stand up. You started acting. You started auditioning. Did you start your own podcast or something?
I'm sorry. I'll hopefully come back when it's launched. But I'm launching a website in the next couple months.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I wasn't, and Joey would give me shit for it because I had this girl who he called Milkshake.
I remember Milkshake.
He called
Why
her
did he call
Milkshake.
her that? I forget because
She's a thicker milkshake. I like.
oh,
thick
she's
women.
a thick
Yeah.
girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was something way grosser than that.
No.
Okay.
And she was great. Like when we hung out a lot, we had a lot of sex, but she wanted and I was very open, which I've always been a relationship guy.
Yep.
And I was pretty open. I was like, I don't want a
Yeah,
relationship.
you were honest about that.
And she said she was cool, and she was, but then she started wanting to go out on dates, and I just wasn't, as terrible as it sounds, and because she's a great person. If you're listening, Milkshake, she's very nice. She's rich, she's from a
Ooh.
great family.
Damn, let her take you out.
I know.
The fuck?
She probably would have. But I just wasn't in I had no interest in
Relationship.
yeah, even just going out on I didn't even want to go out to dinner with anybody.
Wait a second. So when you first met Milkshake, did you guys go on any dates before you hooked up, or how did you hook up?
We met on Bumble.
And she just came over?
I took her to a bar, and then she was like, okay. We made out at the bar, and she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go home. I don't want to go home with you on the first date. And then as soon as she got home, she texted me, and I went over. It was a long night.
She's
She's like,
like, I don't want to go home with you on the first date, but if I go home after a couple hours, it's technically the next date.
it's midnight.
Like,
It's midnight.
It wasn't even a couple hours. It was like an hour.
It's hilarious.
Milkshake.
What
Hey.
the fuck?
But
But wait, can I ask a question?
Go for it.
I have
yes.
so many questions.
Okay.
So when you meet the girls,
Yes.
you tell them right away, I'm not looking for a relationship.
Yeah, and I haven't met too many this year. I think because of that, I've scared a couple people away.
That's
But
okay.
But it's I say it. I used to have it in my Tinder profile, and then my therapist said I shouldn't do that
What?
Therapist.
Why?
because she's like, you're scary. You should meet them and see if there's a connection first, and then
Scare them away.
Yeah, and then
okay.
terrify them.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I just mean you took this girl to, one time I hooked up with someone who I'll tell you
Okay.
off the air, but one time I hooked up with this guy, and from jump he was like, I'm not trying to date anyone. He didn't say I don't want a relationship. He said, I'm not trying to date anyone. I'm just trying to hook up. But then he said, but if you want to have a drink once to see if there's chemistry. So I never expected a second date after that first drink. I knew it would be a booty call if it was whatever.
Right.
Are you that clear, or because
I think I'm a little. I've been more because I said I'm not into a relationship. I don't want a relationship, but I don't mind going out and getting drinks. But then, what I didn't the whole dinner thing.
it's dinner? That's what bothered you.
Yeah, and it sounds stupid because we have to eat dinner. And all that, but it's it's kind of an intimate thing in a weird way, even though fucking seems more intimate. Like going to dinner with somebody and
That's hilarious.
It's because you're talking.
yeah, probably
Fucking, you don't even say anything.
And it's expensive.
Yeah, I mean that has been a nice bonus for being single, but
That's not. It's the intimacy. Dinner. That's so interesting.
Yeah,
I
you have to talk. And if he's socially awkward, so it's a lot of
Jack.
talking.
no,
What?
I
He
am.
doesn't- you don't.
But
we
trust
went
me,
out. Remember that one time we went out?
we did go.
I took him with 5 girls. We had 5 girls.
I was talking to them.
Yeah, you loosened up. But
Yeah,
at
but they were
first,
all married and shit.
yeah, you did bring me with
Yeah.
all married.
That's
Yeah,
why
they
they're
were-
down to fuck.
That is not true. I never cheated when I was married. That's not true. But
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to.
Good
all
times,
the time. Yeah. Okay, so then you told Milkshake that it was too many dinner.
Yeah, and we just Joey would give me shit because I would book an open mic or book a show and just cancel on her.
What's good?
So that's what comics do.
And
Why
that-
would Joey give you shit for that?
Because he'd be like, stop going and doing open mics and go have sex. Like go get.
Don't listen to him.
Go get your dick wet.
Joey just wanted you to get Joey was just he needs to live. He needs to eat some ass. He needs to he just
yeah.
wants you to get out
Did
there.
you eat her ass?
Not her, but I
He
have.
doesn't eat ass.
But
Oh, he does.
hold
Hold
on.
on.
It hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna happen at the end of this month.
what?
Well, how do you plan that?
What?
You're like, hey, go clean your ass next
It's like
month.
I opened a fortune cookie and
No,
it said
okay.
you will be eating ass.
I have. I've never only once
For Chinese New Year.
Before my ex. It was before my ex, but
Wait, only once what?
That I have hooked up with anyone who listened to a podcast, and then later at the end of this month, a girl's coming actually from Ohio.
Yeah, Joey told me all about this.
I'm very excited.
He told me that you are flying in.
No, she's flying herself.
Yeah, she's flying herself in, and he said she's really hot
Spirit.
and young, and we both want to know what she wants. Because
I don't care.
Just know, I want to warn you. I'm
Yes.
going to warn you of one thing. Okay.
Fair enough.
Red Band, our good friend, who you know, for years used to have these girls that would find him on his podcast and shit, and he'd fly him in, and they'd be fucking, and next thing you know, they're like living with them.
Oh.
She's only staying for 3 days.
Uh-huh.
She has a return ticket that I've seen.
She's
Have
from
you seen
Ohio?
Yeah.
She's from Ohio.
I know.
Crazy
Yeah, I
bitches.
know.
You guys actually look kind of similar. It's like she's
do?
the hottest girl that I've ever.
Aw.
Aw.
Thanks,
No,
Lee.
no,
Aw,
not you.
that was a compliment.
I know.
I think he's trying to fuck you, Kate.
Well, he doesn't eat ass, so he's out.
He found a lookalike.
No, with her I will. With her I will.
Why?
Because she's so fucking hot.
So the problem was
But you
never the asshole. It was just the quality of asshole that you were getting.
You didn't like Milkshake's asshole.
I even offered to let you eat mine
No,
once.
you didn't.
Kind of.
You did?
Not really. But
And the story keeps changing immediately. Kind of, not really.
we,
No,
like,
I didn't.
We hung it out there. Like you wouldn't eat anyone. You said you wouldn't eat anybody's ass.
Well, I don't want to just eat ass. I want to have sex.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
I
You
get
don't
it.
want to just lick the booty.
Like the booty.
Some guys are
That's
into
a terrible
that.
lollipop.
Eat the booty like groceries.
Yeah, what are you drinking? What is this? A cough drop? You
I
have an
am.
open,
I'm
half-eaten
sorry.
cough
No,
drop?
this is fresh.
Oh, I thought you already ate half and
No.
like put it back in.
He
your
did.
ass.
I am a
It's
Jew.
not.
I do like to save it. But
That's
no,
so funny.
this is fresh.
Okay, wait. So this girl is flying in, but wait. First, back to Milkshake. So you
Right.
and Milkshake
Just kind of
ended.
faded apart, yeah.
And when you were fucking Milkshake, how weird is it that suddenly fucking seems? I haven't been swearing as much.
Yeah, you're
in-
fucking.
You're fucking.
Yes, sir.
When you just call me sir. Fuck you.
I call Jack
Fuck your
sir.
mother.
Oh, I did hear because I just bought a car, so I was listening to your episode about buying a car.
Yeah.
And I have a little joke about it. But when I was 14, I worked at CVS, and I called a woman ma'am, thinking I was being professional.
You fuck.
And she said, "I'd rather you call me bitch than call me ma'am." So when she
She
said that,
did?
yeah, oh yeah,
Dude.
it blew my mind at 14.
That guy, you don't understand. This guy called me ma'am like 18 times. He was like, ma'am, okay, ma'am. And finally I go, dude, can you just either call me Kate or call me bitch or just fucking, I don't care what,
Or
dumb
call me.
whore.
Or just call me.
I'm like, stop. I go, if you keep calling women my age ma'am, you're never going to sell a car to anybody. Like, it's so offensive. I can't stand it. I know that they're just trying to be polite.
Yeah.
But this kid was like he wasn't that young. That's the thing. I bet he was like 28.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, fuck you, bro. I was so mad. Stupid little shit. Anyway.
But anyways, I'm having sex.
So you're
So happy
having a
for you.
lot of sex, dude.
No, with Milkshake I was for a couple months, and the last couple months has been a little bit dry.
Was Milkshake with you on your birthday? Because I remember when I texted you on your birthday, you're like, I got a girl coming over. I'm going to fuck. Or I got a girl here. I'm about to fuck. And I was like, why are
Probably.
you texting me or something?
Probably.
Okay, so I also heard that you finally, I feel weird. I haven't been talking about dirty shit lately, but with Lee, I have to go there.
Yeah.
I like how I don't bring it out of anyone else, but
It's because Joey calls me. He's so proud of you that you're getting fucked and stuff.
oh, that's
you know?
good to know because he just gives me shit constantly.
Yeah, but I have to say,
I know it's out of love.
You seem so much more confident than when
Yeah.
I met
Oh,
you.
stand-up has completely changed. I just pretend like I'm on stage. I don't necessarily believe what I'm saying with girls anymore.
Yeah.
But I just like because on
That's
stage,
it.
on
Boom.
stage, I'll just say dirty shit to girls.
Yeah.
I don't
You
care.
do?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
It's
You're
the
dirty
attitude.
talking now?
I don't do it during sex. I still don't really know what to say.
You don't say. You say whatever you want.
Let's teach him.
Yeah.
We're going to teach
Well,
you.
can I
right?
call a girl a slut
Yeah.
Yeah.
during sex?
Yeah.
Really?
But you get to
Totally.
choke her a little while you're saying
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you got
You
it.
can't be like, you slut. You can't like get a choke.
I'm blushing thinking about it.
Yeah, you don't be like, I want to make love to you, then start and then be like, slut.
Yeah,
like
no.
you're ashamed. But like, yeah, you totally be like, you're my dirty, you're my dirty little
whore.
slut.
Really? I would say
My
that.
dear little whore. But you have to like whisper. You do a little fucking horn and you fucking choke her a little.
Yeah,
All
that's good.
That makes me all nervous. I'm getting sweaty.
Wait, do girls talk? What do you do during sex? Do you talk at all?
I'm kind of quiet,
Okay.
and I've heard my ex didn't complain about it, but some girls have been like, "You have to do something." And I'm
Well,
like,
the problem is when you're quiet. Like the last guy I hooked up with was really quiet, and it makes
we're focusing. We're
No,
Focusing on what?
not coming.
Yeah.
That's you're a rookie. It'll change later. Don't worry.
Oh no, I actually have a decent stamina. No, I mean,
From smoking all the weed? Like, does
Yeah,
it take-
probably.
you know what? No, I think it's from all the jerking off that I did. You know,
That actually hurt me.
Really?
I come quick when I jerk off.
Really?
Yeah, I know what I
have-
like.
Oh, yeah, that makes
I
sense.
have a-
Me too.
I'm weird. It has to be HD, so it takes me a while. Like I'll spend
Really?
like 30 minutes looking for the right video, and
Oh, it has to
Uh-huh.
be HD.
That's
the
how-
board.
I'm not gonna come. I'm
You're
not gonna
such
look
a
at.
nerd.
I just jerk up in the shower. I clean it. Oh, okay.
I've never done it in the shower. I have
the
that
best.
video.
Lee is such a tech nerd. He's like, I can only jerk off to HD. I can't jerk off.
No commercials.
You can't see anything when it's SD. It's all grainy.
I don't know what HD means.
High definition.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, it has to
crazy.
look good.
I don't want to see HD.
Not 4K,
Ugh.
but at least 720.
How old are you?
I don't even
30.
know the 30.
Dude, I used to jerk off to AOL.com, like 3-second porn. Like
I used
it would
to-
buffer. It would like loop 3
I
seconds.
masturbate to Instagram videos sometimes.
Of what? Like your
I
videos with
scroll
high views or
through.
something? What?
No, not my own videos with high views. That's what. No, I look for. Okay, you know what's weird?
Like
I kind of
sweaty
can get
guys?
off to girl on girl. Oh, or there's this one
yeah?
page. Yeah, there's this one. Yeah, it's not. But the thing is, when I get off to girl on girl, it's not because I'm so into girls. It's because I imagine
You're the girl.
there's another dude. Yeah, like I imagine like that I'm one of the girls, and then I imagine a guy that I want to bang like watching. So it's all about.
Well, that's
the
when I get
guy.
into trouble.
I like
It's
that
like
too.
the girl who
I like the watching part.
You do?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean you get into trouble?
The girl who Joey said gave me half the HIV.
Wait,
is-
we haven't told him about
What's a
this
HIV?
yet. Wait, hold on.
All right.
What's
So-
HIV?
Yeah.
Well,
What?
no, he doesn't have HIV. Well, we don't know yet for sure. But he fucked a
don't.
girl without a condom. So wait, Joey calls
Oh.
me today. I didn't tell the story. Joey calls me today.
You have any hand sanitizer?
I'm telling. And I start
Put it on my
telling.
dick.
I start telling Joey I'm having Lee on today. He goes, oh, I know. He goes, you gotta. He goes, listen. When you see Lee today, tell me looking a little pale. And I go, why? And he goes, he fucked a girl without a condom. I told him he got like 20 STDs now. He's got half the hip. That's what he said. He said,
Half the
he
hip.
said, so when you see him, like, he's all paranoid. So tell him he looks a little pale. He seems a little run down.
You look a little happier.
And then when I saw him, I tried, and I love Lee so much I couldn't
I
keep
appreciate
it
because
going.
it would get to me because this girl,
You look a little happier. He looks red
He
in
looks
the face.
so happy.
she's no,
You look like she sat on your face.
no, she didn't. This
She didn't?
This girl is. There's something about crazy girls that they give like. She gave me the best blowjob I've ever had.
Of course.
Yeah.
But she's an evil genius because if she just wanted, like when my mom was here, we hooked up in my car.
I didn't expect the blowjob story to lead to your
Your
mom.
mom.
And
I was
now
like-
you-
She gave me a
The best
blowjob in
blowjob,
my
but-
car,
but then
like,
my mom
like
was
high
here.
school.
Wait, what? Say that
She gave me a blowjob in my car, like high school,
Were you
Oh.
driving or parked?
parked.
Oh, that sucks.
in the
Drive.
garage?
No, I was
That's
actually
fun.
kind of nervous. Like this is like the neurotic Jew came out. Like we went to like 3 different spots. Someone pulled up behind me
Nah,
one time, and
I'm at a red light, baby. Let's go.
You got nervous that you get caught?
yeah.
It's not illegal unless your dick is
Yes.
exposed.
Well, how are you
Well,
gonna
if
get a
it's in her
blowjob?
mouth, no one can see it.
Well, mine's kind of big. She can still see it.
I haven't seen Lee's. I can't compare. I haven't seen yours either.
Let's go. But then when she does it, when she wants to have sex, she'll give me like half of one and get me all riled up,
Duh.
which is not
That's
fair.
the trick.
Yeah.
But I had condoms the first time
What do you mean it's not fair? What's wrong with fucking her?
because then when you give half a blowjob, you get all riled up and you're like, fuck a condom, and then you.
How'd you get half a blowjob? She just stopped?
She kinda. She
See,
was
that's
like,
why you have your hand
She
above her
want
head.
Jack.
You
no.
can't go nowhere.
Jack, that's assault. By the way, one time I gave a blowjob to a friend of yours when in
Thanks,
his
it-
car driving, and we kept hitting speed bumps. His dick kept hitting me. in the
That's
back.
I thought on that move. I keep driving through a speed bump area.
I was like,
The best is when you have her hand on her head and she's just always like slapping your hand.
the one who's coming in at the end of the month wants to do Roadhead, which I've never
Yeah.
done before.
you gotta
Take
do
the
it.
101 freeway.
No, you did
Traffic
do
is the
Roadhead.
best.
You did do Roadhead. You just weren't driving. You'd still Roadhead if you're
No,
parked.
it's not.
it's not.
It's not?
It's
That's
just a
part
blowjob in a
sex.
car.
I think
like
Roadhead
homeless
is.
sex.
I love Roadhead. I love sex where you might get in trouble. That's my favorite
Yeah.
kind.
When you get
But
caught.
then what if
Yeah.
I get in trouble?
Who gives a fuck? You get a
Oh,
ticket.
I got
Good for you.
You go to court. I got head, so officer.
Yeah. You get a
All right, you go
celebrity
to jail.
mugshot.
I don't want a
And
celebrity
then
mugshot.
you're in jail for getting blown. That's
But you do
great.
you do have to register as a sex offender.
That's what
Nuh-uh.
I'm saying.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I thought that was only if you're in front of kids or something.
No,
There's
even
kids
if you
out-
pee on the street, it's sex
Yeah,
offender.
that's true.
Oh, yeah. Well, see,
But
wait, I
that's
don't think
adult sex
no
offender.
cop is giving you a ticket for getting a blowjob. Unless it's a woman who's like really angry at dudes.
And you fuck her too.
Jack. No.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, wait. So why did she want you to fuck her without a condom?
Oh,
Did she ask?
The first time we hooked up, she actually told me to finish inside of her, which I was like, no. The first time, I had a plan and I used a condom like a smart person.
Yeah.
This time, it was New. Okay, I don't really drink, so I spent New Year's Eve alone. I'm used to doing that.
Yeah.
And Joey called me at like 11 o'clock. Was like, you need to do something. So I was like, fuck. I texted her. She came over at 2:30. She's a nice person, but she talks way too much.
Wait, she came over at 2:30 a.m.
Yes.
After New Year's. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's wasted.
She wasn't that wasted, but she like at 4 a.m. I was like, I gotta go to bed. I'll see you another time. And then she's like, okay, well, we can have sex.
I hate that.
Yeah. So I was ready to go. I was pretty tired, and then she did a great blowjob, but stopped halfway through, and I was like, ah, and I just I literally lasted for like 8 seconds. Not even 5
Fucking her,
seconds.
you
Yeah.
mean.
Which
Wait.
I don't care.
But she
you're good.
she wanted you to fuck her without a condom, so you think that she
No,
did that half,
she didn't say anything about not a condom this time.
but you just didn't have one?
I had one, but I got up and was like, ah,
Did you comment her?
no.
I'll bet she's pregnant. You know,
Fuck
you
you.
know she can
Stop
get pregnant. She can get pregnant from pre-cum, just so you know.
You don't even. Oh,
Yeah,
stop
that's true.
saying
That's
that.
true.
This is okay. This
You're
is
gonna have
how-
a baby, Lee.
Stop it.
Have you had an STD check since then?
No, well,
We'll go together.
You have herpes.
Shut up. I'd
Is that
kill
what
myself
those
if
little
I had
red
herpes.
bumps are?
No, I always. God damn it.
There's
I'm
bumps.
gonna
Where
look
the
Don't say you would
I'm
kill
gonna
yourself.
walk out-
Wait, hold on. Don't say you would kill yourself if you had herpes. It's not that big a deal.
What do you mean it's not a big deal?
It just comes every 6 months.
It's the only one that doesn't leave.
How do you know?
I heard.
No, I'm just saying a lot of people, like 1 in 4 people or something, have herpes. So if you say that, you know, then
I'm
that's
sorry
like,
if you have herpes, don't kill yourself. But I don't get a lot of sex as it is, and to the thought of having to tell people I have herpes.
you don't have to tell them.
You
Yes,
probably
you do.
She probably has
She's a
herpes.
are we finding out Kate's a terrible person?
No, I don't have herpes.
Cold
I've actually,
sores are herpes,
I don't
not
have,
the same kind.
but still herpes.
Well, yeah, that's true. Have you ever had a cold sore?
Yeah.
and I signed up for an STD test, but because Joey tortures me, so as soon as he started torturing me, I signed up. I paid for it and all that. But I was talking to some people at an open mic, and they're like, "You have to wait like a week or so,
Yeah.
or else
what?
it's not gonna show
Does it
up."
burn when
That's
you
only-
pee? Does it burn?
No,
You
No,
squeeze
that-
your dick, doesn't any liquid come out?
No.
You're good.
Jack,
Well,
that's not
it's only
true.
it's only been like
That's
5
for
days.
guys.
I think that there are some things guys can carry that there's not symptoms for.
Oh, you told me about that. That
Oh,
HPV
besides
thing.
Well, the
HPV.
HPV thing I don't care about.
You,
Yeah.
you
It's
should.
not bad, right?
Why? It
Because
doesn't
you're
matter.
gonna
Everyone
pass
has
it
it.
to everybody. I
HPV is
don't.
cool. HIV not cool.
Right.
HPV.
HPV is not cool.
HPV.
All right, whatever.
Want to make a
So-
T-shirt? I have HPV, but it's not HIV.
So you basically so you might have a chick pregnant right
No,
now.
I don't. I
And-
even asked her as she was leaving. I was like, "When is your period coming?" She's like,
Oh, it's
"Usually
the worst.
Usually comes the 7th or the 8th." And then I was up until 5 in the morning on New Year's Day because I was googling. I was googling menstruation cycles and when you're most fertile, and I was fine.
You're actually most fertile right
When you're
before
after-
your period.
yeah.
No, you're not. You're most fertile 12 days in, and it's 2 days before, 2 days after.
Do you have a vagina?
No, I googled this shit. I went to
Fuck
like 8
Google.
different sites.
I don't believe in Google.
Well, just so you know, you could have still got her pregnant. But
No,
if
stop
you have a
saying
baby,
this.
if you have a girl, you name it after me.
If I have a girl, I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump out of an
But
airplane.
were you high?
No,
Oh, yeah.
kind of actually. I
Oh, then
was.
your sperm's high. So it's not gonna
Let's
get in
hope
there.
so.
So how easy is it? So wait a second. First of
Yes.
all, Joey also told me that you finally came on a girl's face and that you never did that before.
No, I haven't. I'm gonna do that at the end of the month.
How do you do this? You plan it like you told, hey, I'm gonna come in your face and eat your ass. You told her that?
You told her?
No, she told me.
I
Oh,
want you to.
shit.
I want you to come in my face.
This girl's definitely a hooker.
Oh my god.
Have you checked?
Did Joey pay her to come
I've
here?
been talking to her. I've been talking to her for a few years actually.
A few years?
Yeah.
Joey said she's like 21.
Yeah.
You've been talking to her since like 18?
But I was still in a relationship.
That's-
She sent me some
What are you,
art.
R. Kelly?
No, Jesus Christ.
She sent you art?
She sent me art, and we didn't talk for like a couple years. And then when I broke up, she messaged me again, and we just started talking recently.
What does she do for work?
She works at a store.
McDonald's. She's 21. What do you
Yeah.
Wait.
Shh, can I take your order?
So
Some dick?
she lives in Ohio and she's a fan of the podcast.
Yes.
So she's coming out.
Yes.
That's cool.
You
Good
staying
for
at
you.
your
Very
place?
excited. We might either do that or I might get a hotel. I'm not sure yet.
Get a hotel. Because if she's crazy, then she knows where you live.
Yeah, don't let her have your address.
Yeah.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
If she's listening to this, you seem like a nice person.
Yeah, no.
I know, yeah.
I'm sure you're cool, but
Eat her ass.
she's a fan.
Cool.
You probably shouldn't give her your address. Although then again, people are sending me fucking soup to my house and
Yeah, how do they find your address?
I sent you that shirt.
it's really. You did?
Yeah.
The Rocky shirt? You did not.
Of course not.
I was gonna say somebody told me.
I have had people find my address and my phone number.
It's
Yeah,
actually
you can
it's a little
Google it. You
creepy.
can Google it.
it's shockingly easy. I mean, like I've been able to find. Like I've dated guys that are way more famous than me, and I have like Googled it before, and it pops right up.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So shit. What was I gonna tell you? Oh, I have a New Year's Eve date fail that I didn't talk about. Well, okay. Did you listen to the podcast episode? It doesn't matter. I did a podcast episode about the guy I was supposed to go out with on New Year's Eve, and I'm so fucking mad. And you guys, I'm mad at myself because I've been growing and I've been doing so good at not like over texting guys and blowing up at them and doing that crazy Kate shit. That
The
I
last
do.
time we talked, you put your pussy juice on a picture.
That was a
and put it
long
on his
time
wall.
ago. That was months ago.
Oh my God. Was there pussy juice on there too?
No, that was months ago. Yeah. Well, no, I just wrote on the sign.
I didn't know that.
No, there wasn't. But I wrote on the sign.
How
I
do you have
said,
pussy juice? How'd you get it warmed up?
I didn't, but I wrote on the sign. I said, "This has been glued to your door with pussy juice that I procure myself because you wouldn't fuck me," or something.
Oh
like
my God.
And then you also said something on a podcast that blew my mind for like 3 weeks.
that. What?
Like you're like, sometimes before I have sex, I taste myself, and I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
what do you mean? Oh yeah.
I have to.
Lots of people do that.
Are
I
you
get a good
serious?
whiff. Like,
Definitely.
Yeah, a
the-
whiff is different than a taste.
The girl that is letting you eat her ass is probably tasted. I mean, as a taste test, you could, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Especially if it's like a few days after your period or something, you want to make sure it's fresh.
and then you go, I have to go freshen up in the bathroom. That means they're.
I didn't know they did a taste test though.
Well,
Yeah.
not everybody, I guess, but I do. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, if you eat her ass and it smells like ass, she didn't do the taste test.
Would you not taste your own? Just make sure.
No,
it's right?
what do you mean?
Not even a drop.
Of my cum?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Come on.
If
I've
she
smelled it. I'm not gonna.
if she
taste it.
blows you and she has cum in her mouth and she tries to kiss you, you kiss her? Yeah, you
If
did.
she
You
blows
nasty
me,
fuck.
if she blows me, I'll kiss her. But not when she still has cum in her mouth.
But what if she swallowed it and then she spit it out and there's still some in there?
Yeah.
I give a peck. I don't do a make out.
What are the rules for that?
I don't care. It's me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. That's what
I
I feel.
kind of care.
You shouldn't care.
I mean,
It's
then you're
jizz.
disgusting.
I want you to taste it. We're gonna do that next time I come on Joey's podcast.
What, put
Make
it-
you taste
How am I gonna
it.
His
get
own
my
cum
cum?
in a
Bring
cup?
some.
What is it? Two comics, one
That's
cup?
definitely a felony to drive around with my own cum.
No, it's not. That's not illegal. It's like breast milk.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's like
Milk
breast.
tastes good.
Breast
How am I gonna
milk from your
transfer it? Like
balls.
a water bottle like this? I'll just aim it.
It is totally not illegal to drive around with a little cum in your thing.
That's disgusting. I'm not gonna be here for that.
Okay, listen. So here's the date fail. Okay, that's what I did. I'm pissed. By the way, we should have hung out on New Year's Eve because I ended up like just hanging out with my girlfriend until like 11, and then I just went home before traffic.
Oh
before
wow,
midnight.
that's funny.
So I was supposed to go out with this guy. This motherfucker hit me up. First of all, he followed me like a year ago. He's a fan, and he hit me up like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and he's like, "We got to go out on New Year's Eve. We have to. I'm gonna be in LA. We got to party together." And I was like, "Well, I don't even know if I'm gonna be there." I wasn't even into this guy. Like, he's not my type. But he was like adamant and persistent. He kept texting me every day. He's like, "So New Year's Eve, you coming back? You coming back? We're gonna do it. We're gonna hang out." So finally, I was like, "What do you want to do?" Because I'm not a big New Year's Eve. I don't like those amateur nights where like everybody's out. He was like, I was thinking dinner at Catch and then a night out on the town. That's a quote. Oh, and he goes, "I'm bringing my best friend with me." So he's got like a dude coming with him. He's like, "I'm staying at my agent's house. It's right on the beach." And I'm like, this all sounds cool, right? So we're texting up until New Year's Eve. That day, he sends me a text at like noon. And he goes, "Hey, so," I sent him a text at noon. I go, "What's the plan tonight? Like, what time are you thinking?" And then he never writes back till like 6 or something. And then he's like, "Well, I'm doing dinner at Catch at 8. He says, "I'm." Not like us.
Where?
And then we're going to go to Hyde. So maybe like meet at Hyde. And now I'm like pissed because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck that. Like, I'm not going to Hyde.
I deserve dinner.
Yeah. And not only that, but Hyde, gross. I was
What's
like,
Hyde? I don't
do you
know.
know?
Nightclub.
It's a nightclub. You know what I wrote him back? I said, you're going to Hyde. What year is it? 2002. Tell Paris Hilton she's going to be a really big deal soon. Like, I was like, why the fuck are we going to Hyde? I hate clubs, you know. So then he was like, haha, very funny. We'll probably get there around 11. Like, he just wasn't getting it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what happened to dinner? I thought we were going to go to dinner. And then he was like, well, we have a reservation at 8. He was just avoiding it.
Yeah.
So I said, you know, I'm cool. I think I'm just going to do something else. I don't really want to meet up. We've never even gone out.
Yeah.
I go, I don't want to meet at 11 at a club. I've never met you. You know, I'd rather ring in the New Year with my friends. Then he goes, who's going to be my midnight kiss?
I don't know.
Don't you think that's really presumptuous? Like, fuck you.
It's Hyde. Go hide and seek. Find someone.
That's what I said. So then I go, you're going to be at Hyde. Everybody wants to party. And he was like, but they're not you. And then I had a moment where I was like, oh, right? But then I said,
I'm hungry.
yeah. My whole thing is I'm just like, fuck you, dude. You can't even buy me dinner. Hell no. So then I said, hey, listen, I'm not showing up at a club at 11:30 and making out with you at midnight. Let's do this some other time. Have fun. So he writes back, all right, bummer, whatever. Next day, I never hear from him. Then the next morning, I wake up and I have a text from him, and he's like, oh, fuck, I forgot the most important thing. The most important thing is he was like, bummer, I was really looking forward to hanging with you or whatever. And I wrote back, look, I'm done dating guys that won't make plans. That's a quote. And then he said, this is what I forgot. He said, who said anything about dating? I thought we were just like, you know, kicking it, whatever, like that fuck boy shit. So I didn't answer. Then 2 days later, he texted me and he goes, I never said I didn't want to date you. I just didn't know that that's what it was, right? So then I was kind of bitchy. I wrote back, well, it didn't have to be a date, but it's definitely not going to be now. I don't want to date you now.
Damn.
This guy's a really well-known athlete. So, like, he's used to just, like, chicks banging him. I'm sure he's just used to girls showing up at Hyde and doing whatever the fuck he wants. So, I wrote that. Now, here's where I did a bad thing. So, I wrote that, and he never answered. And I know, like, I said I don't want to date you, but now I'm like, this motherfucker should have at least said, hey, sorry, it went down like that. Something, right? So he never answered.
Are you allowed to say this on the podcast? Are you going to be breaking any laws in the end of the story?
No, I'm not going to break any
right.
laws. No, it's not that bad, but I just, the reason I'm mad at myself is because I should have left it at that. And then he liked one of my photos.
Oh,
That
that
bastard.
I just got so fucking mad. And then all day I got a little more, like the more I thought about it, I got more angry because I go, that motherfucker, that means he thought I was the type of chick that was going to show up at Hyde at 11:30 and fuck him or make out with him at least. And I was like, fuck him. Who does he think he is? I started to get mad.
Posting more pictures of your tits.
No, I didn't do that. Actually, I'm proud of myself. You know what I did do? I unfollowed him on Instagram and then I blocked him and unblocked him so he's not following me anymore. So I wouldn't like post anything like that. But what I did do is I sent him a stupid petty text that night. So he knew I was pissed. And I wish I hadn't, but I said,
What did the text say?
well, he told me he was thinking of moving here. So I wrote back, I wrote to him and I go, hey, wait, I go, great talk. Thanks for answering. You should definitely move to LA. You'll fit right in with all the shallow fuck boys out here. That's what I sent him. It's embarrassing.
And he knows you won.
How did he win?
Because you're bothered.
Well,
That's a win.
not anymore, but I was at that moment. Yeah. Well, how is that a win?
Guys like that. Guys like controls. Like, I'm not thinking about her, but she's thinking about me.
Guys like it when you're bothered.
I don't. I get anxiety, but like I would get like if I thought she was mad at me, I'd be like, huh.
Because when girls are mad at you, that means they still want you.
But he was a fan.
Really?
He was a big fan. He followed me before I ever knew who he was. I was like, big fan.
But the problem is, like, the thing that's blown my mind this year is that a lot of girls will just
fuck you.
not even fuck. Like I in February, I don't know if I'd been here yet. I think I had. I met a girl at the store. I had performed that night, but she didn't see me.
That's the Comedy Store. For those of you that don't follow,
Sorry, the Comedy Store.
could be anywhere. Target.
And we met. We exchanged Instagrams, and we had a date. It had got rescheduled. Like I rescheduled it 3 times, and it went from a date to her coming over at midnight.
Damn.
And it happens.
Actually, that does happen.
It happens a lot. Like, I used to be a relationship guy, and
Now
It's
you're
been
like,
a
I
year.
don't need to.
Now you're a whore.
I've
girls have you
always been
slept
a
with?
whore.
Oh yeah.
Since the last time we talked, how many
One
girls?
that I had slept with before my ex.
That was the first one.
Yeah, one.
Oh yeah, that was the one you had fucked once when you came on here because you told that story.
About 3 or 4. I can't remember.
Good for you.
Not many.
It's great in a year.
Is that a lot?
You're doing good for you.
Oh
Are you
yeah, that's
kidding?
great. You're,
Hey,
you're like Brad Pitt.
you are kind of mean today, Kate. Let's just talk to
For
Jack.
you.
No, I don't mean.
For you, I'm surprised it wasn't a negative
I'm
number.
sorry. I didn't mean that because you can't get girls. No.
For you,
No,
4 is like
wait,
100.
Wait, I didn't mean that because you can't get girls. I meant because when you first came in here, you were like, "How do I even?"
Yeah, you were so shy.
You were so nervous.
What's a one night stand? How do I get girls? I remember you were really shy about
Yeah,
girls.
you didn't
Yeah,
even.
that's
Now you're talking about eating ass.
Yeah, you're gonna eat. Okay,
I'm excited.
I think Joey slips you something in your weed.
I think. Well, no, I think the stand-up is really making you more confident. I think that's what it is.
100%.
What was I gonna say? I
Oh,
think.
I didn't even tell you this.
What?
I opened for Joey in La Jolla,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and I kind of messed up, but not. One night, I was outside when Joey was on stage. This girl came out. We start talking, and I have a joke, I think about blowjobs or something. And she just straight up said to me, I'll blow you.
What?
At the Comedy Store in La Jolla?
Yeah.
What
And
the
I was like,
fuck?
what? And I was like, okay. And she's like, I'm just going to go vape and I'll be right back. And the mistake I made is I didn't follow her.
Oh.
But
How is that a mistake? She said, "I'm gonna go vape and I'll be right back." If you follow
she
her,
didn't-
you're a
she-
little
She
creepy.
didn't come
But
back.
that's what I thought. I thought it'd be creepy. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to stand outside in the same spot. You know, she should come right back.
You waited for a blowjob.
I did. She didn't come back, and then I was talking to the guys who worked there, and she was a girl who used to work at the Cat House in Nevada,
The cat is that a horror
Yeah,
house?
it's,
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
the Bunny Ranch.
and I told the story, and then I forget her real name, but they were like, "Oh, you met Crystal,"
Oh, what?
and I was like, they were like, she says that to everybody.
Oh.
And I was
She
like,
wasn't really gonna do it ever.
no, I think she was, but
For
she
sure
left.
was.
She brought her family to the show.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
it's not a real
Yeah, if a girl
family.
offers you a blowjob, you follow her.
Yeah, no, that's what I learned.
Like in real life, not on Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then I had a girl give me her number recently at a show.
There it is.
But this one's kind of. She gave me her. I didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
She gave me her number after the show on a napkin, heart over the eye.
Damn, heart over
damn.
the eye.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Slut.
what a whore.
But then I've been texting with her, but she doesn't seem that. I was like, why would you give me your number and not be interested?
Well, that's easy. I can tell you that one.
Okay.
Because it's happened to me before where, like, maybe I'm out, I'm a little buzzed, there's a 2-drink minimum at the show, you're kind of talking to somebody, maybe you just had a fight with your boyfriend or you're kind of whatever that night, a little horny, give a guy your number, like, this seems like a good plan. And then a few days later, you're sober and he's texting you and you're like,
Okay.
that's all. That happens sometimes.
Okay. Because I'm very. I try to make sure like I'm not going to come off as a creep.
Aw, Lee.
That's the
No.
wrong attitude to have.
But no,
it's
not to
not.
be a good
Go
guy.
in there, be a creep.
It's
They
not,
want that.
It's not to be a good guy. It's I don't want to be put on blast.
That's
as a-
smart. You shouldn't, because you're kind of a public figure too. So
Yeah.
the last thing you need is. Although then again, it's you.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
You're
you
the
can do
flying
whatever
Jew.
you want.
I try
Yeah.
to be a good, but like I also like. So one time, I think this was. I don't think I was here. I met a girl online. We talked, and at like 12, she's like, "Come over." And this is another mistake I made. I took a shower, but she lived
Oh,
kind of far
yeah.
away. By the time I got there,
She was asleep.
I texted her twice and one phone call, and I was like, "That's it. I'm not gonna keep blowing it up." And I ended up blocking her after that because like.
That shit makes you angry. It's almost like me with the athlete, dude. It's like when someone just disrespects your time. That's what it is for me.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you don't take me to dinner. If he had texted me at 6 and gone, hey, look, dinner is just me and the boys, but I definitely want to hang. So that would have been cool. But for him to just not say yes or no either way to dinner and kind of like leave me on, that's what pisses me
rude.
off. It's just a time thing. Like, we're busy, man. You know, I
Yeah.
could do something else with that time
Yeah.
other than sit around and wait.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I'm proud of myself because honestly, Kate a year ago would have fucked that dude, or at least maybe not fucked him, but at least been like, well, he's a pro athlete.
A
like,
year
I'm gonna
ago, it's in
definitely-
4 days.
No, I'm saying like a year ago, like you know me, like
Yeah,
in
I
the
know.
past, like if a guy was like an athlete or a musician, or I used to be so excited about that. Now I don't care what you do or who you are. Like if you aren't respectful, I'm like, bye. bitch. That's it.
It's good.
I'm so proud. I'm
five.
growing.
Good girl.
But I haven't had
Everyone's
sex
growing.
in 3 months, so I mean, like all of this could go out the window the minute I find some
been
hot
3
dick.
months?
Yeah, aren't you so amazed?
Yeah, her
I really
vagina
am.
got tighter.
3 months, and I haven't done any drugs or really drank. I mean, I've had like a half a drink here and there. I don't
Yeah.
count that.
I know. I just love because every time we talk, you're like, I don't do anything except I did this.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I haven't done any drugs since my birthday, and I haven't drank really, other than like I haven't been buzzed. Let's put it that way, since like before Christmas. Isn't that
Need it.
nuts?
Let's go drink.
I know I could really use one. And then I told Jack today, I go, my new car. I bought a car.
Yeah.
It's a terrible experience.
Yeah, it really is. Did you just get one too?
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, my new car doesn't have a key, so I told Jack, I can't do blow anymore. No keys.
That's funny.
What did you buy?
See, I've had a Volkswagen. I feel like a terrible Jew, but I've had it for 6 years. And I went to a bunch of places. I actually ran into a buddy of yours at North Hollywood Toyota.
Manny?
Yeah. And they were great. But, like, A, it's super expensive. And then B, at that one place, and I don't want to put them on blast, they made you sign something that they sell your information unless they mail you something and you have to opt out of it in the mail. And
What?
I
What?
was like, this seems
Where?
weird.
Sell your
Just
information. What do
put
you
it
mean?
on blast. I put Glendale Hyundai on fucking blast. That place is a piece of shit.
What information? They have my information.
Yeah. Well, and did you opt out of something?
No, what I know.
They said when I was filling out the credit app, it was like, we sell your information to these companies. And
Oh, that's why my phone's blowing up for freaking telemarketers.
Oh, you mean when you buy the car?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like when you. That's probably standard.
I didn't sign it anywhere else, and so I just went back to the same dealership that I've been at for 6 years.
Why were you filling out credit applications at so many?
I only
car
filled it at one
dealerships?
place. But I've looked at it. I've filled out credit apps at other places
Oh,
before.
I see. And you've never seen. Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed weird.
I don't
so I
read
just went
it.
back
Just kidding.
and I got the same car, but they bumped me up 2 levels. So I have like actually a nice Jetta now.
But I like that dealership because they actually sponsor my comedy festival.
Oh no, my ex bought her car there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which one?
North
Toyota?
Hollywood Toyota.
Toyota.
No, actually,
nice
I
place.
went to the Toyota place too, and they were good. I just didn't like the car as much. But the Glendale Hyundai people, man, they're creeps. You know what they do there?
Glendale.
Is they drive you to, well, there's a lot where they store the cars.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Yeah, they take you to that lot to see the cars, and then
Yeah.
they won't bring you back. Like I almost called an Uber. I was like, you're out there all by yourself. It's dark. You're with
They
the
won't bring.
sales
They
guy."
didn't bring you back.
No, the guy was annoying the fuck out of me. The guy kept trying to make me buy cars I didn't want, to the point of I would go, I want this in white. And he'd go, why would you want white? Silver is better. Because he just wanted to sell me
'Cause
what
that's all
they
he
had in
had, yeah.
stock. Right. And I'm like, dude, are you fucking dumb? Like, I'll order a car.
Yeah.
I don't have to have it today, but like, you're so short-sighted. And then I was like getting so annoyed. I finally go, look, just take me back. I don't want to look anymore. And he was like, well, let me just show you 2 more. I was like, no, dude, I really want to go back. And he's like, well, have you seen, like, he kept arguing and I'm stuck there.
It's a car salesman. They're so sleazy.
Yeah, but it's different when you're on the lot and you can just walk off and leave. This was like a parking lot behind a Ralph's.
Maybe he was trying to take
take
you, like,
your
and
keys
take it-
sometimes.
take it.
That's what I thought.
They hold your
Yeah.
ID. They hold your ID. Can your ID?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, all that shit.
I'm looking for like what my goal for this next. Like, I don't know if I'll achieve it this year, but like, I want to be able to go. I don't need a Tesla, but like I want to go someplace and not have to worry about the money. Just be like, I want this car. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you the 2,000 down, whatever it is. Like for me, like it was a big deal that like I didn't put any money down for this car, so it was just like that's my goal for this like upcoming year. Is like just do a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never done this before, but you know how I bought my car was I banked with Chase. And
I heard of that after, which I got mad that I didn't know about that.
I didn't know either. So I bank with Chase. So like I was like, oh, maybe I'll just apply for a loan through Chase and then go shop with the loan already approved. And when you do that, they ask you what kind of car you're looking at, and then they literally will approve you for that specific model for the lowest price they can find. So they kind of cut out all the bullshit for you.
That was smart. I
Yeah.
leased mine though.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. It was great.
But you
leased
straight up bought yours?
I buy cars because when I do drive, I go far. Like I'll go snowboard and shit. So I put a lot of miles on them. When I don't use them much locally, but I road trip.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I like
buy
that
'em.
too.
Yeah. What was I going to ask you? Oh, I know. Besides dating,
Yes.
because at the end of this episode, I think that me and Jack should coach you a little on dirty talk. You need to dirty talk.
Okay.
That will take your sex game from a 7 to a 10.
And you'll
Okay.
you make her come quicker.
Yeah. Oh my God, you'll make her come so
With
many more
dirty talk,
times.
you make him come.
Yeah.
Girls are that mental.
It's
Yes.
a trick.
That's
It's a
crazy.
Jedi
Oh, I
mind
have so
trick.
many tips for you. Okay, wait,
All
but
right.
before that,
My face is getting real red.
do you want to plug any upcoming? You got any good shows coming up or anything like that? What's going on with you stand-up wise? How's it going?
It's going. I'm having a lot of fun on Saturday. When is this coming out?
On the next Friday, not tomorrow, not today. Next week, a week.
Okay, so tomorrow, I'm with Agostino actually.
No, not tomorrow. Oh wait, yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. You're saying next Saturday.
Right. Tomorrow I'm with Agostino and Adam Ferreira at the Promenade Playhouse in Santa Monica. I am very lucky. You would have missed it, but I'm for the second time I'm doing a Skylar Stone show in the main room,
Shut the fuck
which
up.
I'm really excited about.
That's amazing. The main room
That's
at the
awesome.
Comedy Store. That's such a good show.
And then our buddy Johnny Rock in San Bernardino in February.
Nice.
Nice.
Killing it. Boo. I have to say that when I did Joey's show with you at Irvine, I couldn't believe how much better you've gotten already so fast. You're so confident. He's like dancing when
thanks.
brought me on stage. It's like shit that people don't usually do for a long time, for
yeah.
real. But so
I'm having a lot of fun. It's and it's because I've done a lot of shows that a 1-year comic normally doesn't get to do. So
yeah.
I've been pretty lucky, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
Well, you got fans, killer.
It's nice having the best show. Well, actually, my best show of last year was probably Skylar's show in the main room.
Yeah.
But the one I was most excited for was I went and opened for Joey in Boston at the Wilbur.
Oh,
Two
wow.
shows in front of
Dope.
1,100 people. It was fucking in my
So
hometown.
That's
so
amazing.
cool.
It was so fun.
Well, you should know that Joey called me after La Jolla and was like, Lee did so good. And
Really?
like, he
Oh,
wouldn't
that's
say
nice.
that. Yeah, he wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. He was like, Lee's getting so funny, so like he's goofy. And
Oh, that's nice.
he also said I got him so stoned before he went on stage. I was like, oh, I'm sad I missed that.
Oh yeah, no, I have to practice because we get fucked up before the shows.
Yeah, I know you guys are crazy. I don't know how they do it. When I was with Joey at Gotham, the green room is so small, and he was smoking, and the host was smoking, and then Joey brought like his whole family, and it was like 45 people in a room smaller than this. Like it was crazy, and they were all smoking, and I was just baked out of my mind from just being in the room. So
Wow.
I don't know how you do it, but all right, let's give Lee some quick tips because we only have like 5 more minutes, and there's another podcast coming in.
All right.
We're going to give you some sex tips, okay?
All right.
First of all, when you eat this chick's ass.
Should I write this down?
Are you really going to eat her ass?
I
For
think I
real?
will. Yeah,
You think you will?
yeah. Because you said I could open for you if I do so.
Yeah, you can. I love that he's sticking to that.
I'll send you a picture with my tongue in the asshole just to prove it.
No, don't.
Yeah, we don't really.
You don't have to do that. We'll believe you.
Jack's like, I don't want to see that. All right,
She has
listen.
a nice ass.
Well, forget the eating ass thing. You can figure out how to eat ass, right? You know how to eat ass.
It's a little hole.
I'm just imagining licking it.
Just a little lick around the rim.
Around it?
Around the
Not-
rim.
The sphincter. The sphincter.
In and out is not, to me,
I'm
in
not
and
gonna
out
put my
is-
tongue in the asshole. I'll lick.
You don't have
I'll
to.
just lick up and down. No.
No, it's
yeah,
not a
around.
puppy.
You don't have to put
You
your
gotta
tongue in.
tease it. Don't put your whole tongue. Tease it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See,
Do you
I'm
know,
glad
like the difference between like the clit and the vagina, right?
Right.
Yes, I'm not 8.
I'm just checking.
Oh, I made a
There's the
girl-
labia majora, labia minora.
I have a
the
joke about
clit.
this, and I know we only have a few minutes, so
Physiology.
Wow,
What's up?
Jack.
I made a girl
I don't think
squirt
that's
last year.
physiology. What? You
Yeah.
made a girl squirt?
yeah, it was great.
She probably peed on it.
How much? How much squirt?
A lot.
Really?
It kind of like
How'd you do it?
this with my fingers.
Oh, damn. How'd you learn that? That must be.
I didn't. It
Let me
was
see,
it was
let me see.
surprising. It was
Let me see
great.
the look.
You
Give
did it
me-
by
give me the finger.
accident?
Yeah, no, I did this and then I did the
Spider-Man?
top,
Oh.
and it kind of
Look
just
at that.
exploded.
The look I did with the thumb, you want to do
Are
slow
you
motion.
sure she wasn't pregnant and her water broke?
This one was a weird one because she told me she worked at Ralph's, but she wouldn't tell me which Ralph's.
Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah, this one was a little weird.
That's
Tinder can get a little weird.
I like how the girls are worried about like you stalking them.
I
Like
know.
you're like, I don't want you to know where I live. She's
This
like, I
one,
don't-
this one was weird. She came over at like 2 p.m.
oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
That's a real freak.
Yeah, she definitely squirted.
Sex addict.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
I liked it.
All right, so Jack, give him the dirty talk tips.
It's basically, dude, it's heavy breathing, whispering, and just making
So you whisper it?
connection. You whisper, you fucking dirty little whore, and then you kind of choke her, and then like you don't squeeze her, like you kind of stroke your hand through her neck, and then just little grip.
That I did a little bit this year.
You did?
Not for too, because it made me nervous.
Yeah.
So I would do it for like a second. I
You
would
don't
do
have
that.
to choke,
I'll pull
really,
the
just
hair a
grab.
little bit.
Ooh, that's good. Pull the
That
hair.
I
Pull
don't
hair.
mind. But it feels weird to be like, you dirty bitch. Like,
No, don't laugh. You can't laugh. You have to be serious. Like, or you can like look at her pussy right before you like lick it. You fucking go closer. And you talk dirty to it. And you fucking put a little spit on it.
Ooh, I have a good one too.
she jumped like you threw it on her.
I got a good one too. This is a great one. Oh my God, girls will come like so many times from this. Like, tell her she's not allowed to come. Do you do that one?
No, I don't say that.
Okay, like
Thank you. I'm gonna use it.
I fucked this guy one time, and like, I'd be like on top of him, right? And then like when I would be getting close, he'd be like, "Don't you fucking come till I said, don't you dare come to. If you come before I tell you can come, I swear to God, I will never fuck you again."
That's good.
And then it makes you try to hold it, and the more you try to hold it, the more you want to come.
Damn.
And then finally he'll be like, "Okay, come for me." And then like it's super hot.
Yeah, I say come on my fucking dick. Come on my fucking you fucking dirty whore. Come on my fucking dick right now.
You dirty whore. You say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, say it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then grab her ass, like shake it a little, and just slap it.
I see. That's what I had to get used to. Is like actually spanking kind of hard.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta like just like grab, like get a basketball and go bah.
Practice gripping a basketball. Like, can you palm a
Can
basketball?
you palm a basketball? You have little hands. Let me see. Yeah, no, you can just slap it a little.
Okay, let's hear you practice. Pretend you're fucking. Go.
Go. Action.
You dirty little whore. I don't know what this. Like, I can't even.
That was pretty good.
All right.
Don't come for me. Do that
Just
part.
go,
Don't come for me.
Don't you dare come, you dirty little slut.
But take a deep breath.
But
Go.
I'm gonna smile. Like,
Do a
too
deep
much.
breath. Get a deep breath and go. You fucking dirty little whore.
You dirty little whore.
Get in her ear. You know what I mean? Get close. That way, if you laugh, she won't know.
Okay. I'm gonna pull her hair. You dirty little whore. Don't you dare come.
Are you doing? That's good.
I don't know where to go from there.
That was good.
We got a hair in the lab. I like
That's
it.
good. We'll end on that. Okay, don't come until I say you can come. That's what you. Don't you dare come until I tell you you can come.
Or
When I
you
tell
gotta
you you can come.
ride my big ass dick.
Oh, and
Like
this is
that.
the best.
Grab
And
my Jewish dick.
yeah, and then just say, do you like fucking? How you like being fucked by the Christ killer, baby?
You just got Christ killed. You just got Flying Jude.
Oh, I love you, Lee. Thank you
love
for
you too.
coming.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for coming, guys. Make sure you follow Lee if you don't at Lee Syatt. Go check out his shows. Follow Jack at Jack Junior Comic, and follow me at Kate Q Funny. I love you guys. This has been Date Fails. Bye.